no, oh no, no.
Hi, I'm Jessa.
And I'm Alex.
And this is Jessa and Alex Watch.
House of the Dragon, Season 1, Episode 7. Title unknown.
Okay, so last week, big time jump. Lots of things happened. We had a lot to discuss and break it all down.
Truly, we had so many feelings. I know you guys were concerned, but I'm still doing the Lena cosplay for Halloween, and Mooney is still going to be the dragon.
I'm so happy about that.
We're saying like how we were starting to see the cracks in the elevated time period, and now we come to find this is the last episode we get with the younger
There's
kids.
Another time jump next week.
Guys, we're fine.
Slow down.
It feels like, and I guess this is because it's based on a book of histories.
Yeah.
But it feels like when you watch a show that's based on like actual history, like the Tudors or something, where it's like
trying to watch that John Adams miniseries, which was so boring, and
they feel like they have to condense the plot, because it's like it's not like they can make up something that happened in history. So there was like 10 years between the scandal and the plague, but they have to cover both in the show. So they just but like, you guys know this is fiction, right? Like you could just make whatever happens in the middle happen. You don't have to jump to the next huge like written thing.
Very interested in these characters. I would watch them just with their like little family squabble. Family sitcoms have been around forever. What if one week they all go to it's a episode that's sponsored by Disney and the whole family goes to Disney World, like they did on Full House and Modern Family. Think bigger.
Let everybody know that at the end of it all, every play is about a family conflict.
Of course.
Like that is like from the beginning of this art form.
Yes.
We're
going to go back to
concerned with
our
family
buddy
drama.
Eddie the King and his strange relationship with his ma.
Yep. So I just want to keep that in mind. You know, but anyway, we're going to give it the benefit of the doubt because I've loved this show so far and I'm obsessed with the actors. So no matter what I say, it doesn't mean that I'm going to stop watching it. So truly, I'm just throwing a fit about nothing.
Actually, we're getting Rhaenyra and Daemon back in the same scene together, and I'm really excited to see how Emma Darcy and Matt Smith play off of each other.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that'll be the real test.
They haven't even done interviews together or anything, so I have no idea how they play off of each other, so I'm really excited to see that. Wow. Oh, see, the real world is so beautiful, and I love when TV shows are like, hey, we could shoot in nature. It's actually quite pretty.
When I went to where they filmed King's Landing, and I stood at those waters where Sansa stood. I'll insert pictures. I felt like, oh my God, what a blessing it is to be on Earth. And that's so dramatic, but that water was so crystal and beautiful. And I did feel like a medieval princess. This is white babies. It's like they put powder on them to make them more white today.
Really want to make sure you're aware. Oh, Otto's got the job back.
Well, we knew that was going to happen. Okay, asshole. That's your aunt-ish. Maybe not. They have
they're definitely related. They're cousins. I do think, guys, this is actually very, very close to the shore. We should have maybe pushed out a little further.
But it's like, how much of a body is really in there?
Yeah.
Give us what we want, House of the Dragon.
Push that damn man into the water. I hate Kristen so much now.
Oh, hard same. Oh my gosh, look at her cute little buns.
I have an equal claim to sympathy. Jace. She bit Harry and Lord Lionel's heart.
Oh, no.
The Valarians are our kin.
We have nothing in common.
She's our sister.
You marry her then.
I would perform my duty if Mother had only betrothed us.
Alicent?
One thing in common. We both fancy creatures with very long legs.
Wasn't Alicent annoyed at the relation connection between Daemon and Rhaenyra?
Yes.
Girl, you're a hypocrite showing.
Oh.
The babies. Oh my god. And thus with a ship I die.
Yep. Oh.
Both my.
Did you see the little quirk of his mouth?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. Every time I see his wig, I could cry.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Is it even a wig? Is this his hair?
It is. No, it's definitely a wig. Oh.
Well, he should think about this as a look because he looks yummy.
He does.
From the old driftmark, it means everyone's dead.
Oh dear. Ooh, the babies are struggling. I'm obsessed with Rhaenys's hair right now.
I am.
Oh.
Have I ever even heard the word grandma in Game of Thrones before?
No.
That was sweet.
Good Lord.
Alicent, you need to worry less about scheming with the kingdom and get your house in order.
Yeah.
Because you cannot have a Joffrey on your hands. That is not going to help your case.
No. Like, ugh.
I like the squib son, though.
Yeah.
He seems like he's going to be interesting. Hey, what you doing there, buddy, by the ledge in the water? I just keep thinking about him saying, I miss my brother. Her saying, I miss my brother.
Leave your patron.
That was a lot.
Yeah, I hate to say anything negative about you ever, but let's not do that, sir.
Yeah, just go talk to your son yourself, my dude.
Yeah, or if you really think it's inappropriate, you could just say, hey, you guys are close. Could you talk to him?
Right.
There's a better way to say that.
Yeah, that was rude. Honestly, funeral dinners are very awkward and stressful.
Oh, I just love this. I love her.
She's like a lion.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. She's like a lioness. I wonder if she has an actor mood board that gave her an animal inspiration.
My prince.
No matter how fat the leech grows, it always wants for another meal.
Whew, families.
Go to bed.
Oh, mother.
To bed.
Yeah. She's like, things are gonna get messy, so let's tuck the kids away.
At the least, we send them up to the bedroom. We put on a DVD.
To bed, Emma.
That was rough. He's not doing great. Rot's got to the brain.
Yeah.
Brother!
That's cool.
Wait, is he about to get a dragon?
Daemon did what he thought best.
Oh.
Daemon only ever does what is best for Daemon.
I mean, she's not wrong.
Needed our maesters.
I mean, the maesters didn't help Emma any.
Trained as our maesters.
She can't hear logic now, right? She lost her daughter.
Yeah.
Because she wasn't there. It's 1,000 what ifs in her head.
Yeah.
I gave up the idea of wearing a crown a generation ago. It is you, Lord Husband, who refuses to abandon this pursuit, even now at the cost of our children.
Look, y'all, you guys can't break up.
Correct.
And break up, I mean, you must be in love. Like, even if you're in a marriage where you were upset with each other, that's not okay. Like, this must heal.
If not the pursuit of legacy.
Legacy may be why you live your life, Corliss.
Legacy.
What is a legacy?
She said that would be enough.
That would be enough.
I just want every scene to be between these two actors.
It's incredible. They have such good command of the screen.
To true Vhagar blood. Declare it now, while all are gathered here, and we will say that is how we will honor Rhaenyra's memory.
And disinherit our son.
That's not good.
He would be the king consort.
What does this do? Who does this benefit?
They are her legacy.
History does not remember blood. It remembers names.
I did not like that hand story. Ooh. What a beautiful ending shot. Just very depressing, but stunning work.
We did try.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Conceived the child. We performed our duty as best we could. It felt good to be desired.
I understand Sir Harwin was quite devoted to you.
Yes, he was.
Oh.
And I trusted him.
That hymn was pointed.
Each of us is capable of depravity. And more than you would believe.
I believe it of you.
If you're accusing me of some depravity, you'll need to be more specific.
Yes, I was a child. And look at what my life became without you. Droll tragedy.
Well, I wonder what you think of mine, Badger.
Droll tragedy.
I'm no longer a child.
Hell yeah, girl. Oh, he's so gorgeous. You made a comment about how you wished to see an uncomplicated love scene.
Yes, I did.
And I think this is it.
Yeah.
She said, I'm no longer a kid. And we've well established we don't care anything about incest taboo.
Right. This is a really cool POV.
And I'm starting to realize why we didn't get Laena's I Found a Dragon story.
Yeah.
Each week by the sweeping.
This is I like to see the scale. Honestly, she's sad. I'm sure she's looking for a new friend now.
Yeah.
I think she is green and blue.
You did so good. And they showed us that scene that a dragon will only listen to their masters. So
yeah.
You want him, buddy. You want him. I do root for you, but now I think Mama's gonna pick a new favorite. And I'm not on Allison's team. Oh.
She's like, I was literally asleep.
I think she's like, I'm not done yet.
Yeah.
I dusted myself off.
Yeah.
I got some years left in me. I am obsessed.
You do kind of want a John Williams theme here right now, though, don't you? For the flying. Use your legs, Bubby. You need to clench. You don't hold on with your hands.
You've ridden a horse, surely.
You're right. He got back in the saddle. He's good now. What a fun day of work for this kid.
Oh, I'm so happy for him. And this is gorgeous. This is the adventure I wanted.
Yes. Truly, this one scene is why they've had limited dragon shots and other stuff, because this is definitely be their biggest.
It's stunning, and it deserves.
It's just they spent a lot of money on this scene.
It's gorgeous. It's worth it. It's beautiful.
Aw, cousin friends.
Stole Vhagar.
This wig makes him look so much younger, though. He unfortunately looks like he has de-aged in 10 years.
I do not care. He looks so good. I'm glad they grew his hair out.
He looks gorgeous.
I'm sorry. I am who I am. I like a boy with long hair.
Oh, well, we'll work on the landing.
It's me.
Vhagar is my mother's dragon.
Your mother's dead. Vhagar has a new rider now.
She was mine to claim.
Then you should have claimed her. Maybe your cousins can find you a pig to ride. It would suit you. Come at me again and I'll feed you to my dragon.
Oh boy.
Three against one. You beat him up. He's mean. Oh no. Oh no. No.
Oi.
You will die screaming in flames just as your father did. Bastards.
The kids are not all right. The kids are not all right. Oh, this is bad. Bad. Alicent is gonna murder them.
Kingsguard have never had to defend princes from princes.
That is no answer.
Are you Kristen?
Flesh will heal, but the eyes lost your grace.
Me?
Oh, what was that for? It was nothing compared to the abuse your brother suffered while you were drowning in your cups, you fool.
What is the meaning of this?
Luke!
Oh no. Not them walking in together. Oh no.
This.
They attacked me. He attacked Baylor. Break Luke's nose. Turn me down. Baylor.
Damon! I feel like I stepped into the medieval versions of Big Little Lies. Ziggy, did you do it? Ziggy,
Ziggy.
Truth of what happened.
Oh god, this is giving me like
What else?
Arya, Joffrey, Sansa trauma flashbacks.
For sure.
To the ambush, he meant to kill my son. It was my sons who were attacked. The legitimacy of my son's birth was put loudly to question.
What?
Called us bastards.
What's in those jeans, Allie?
Prince Aemond must be sharply questioned so we might learn where he heard such slanders. My son has lost an eye.
Uh-oh. Allie's real now. That's real hurt.
Where's Eleanor? I wonder the boy's father. Perhaps he might have something to say in the matter. Entertaining his young squires, I'd venture.
I can't wait for him to die.
Your king demands an answer. Who spoke these lies to you?
It was Vhagar.
And you, boy.
He's
Where
like,
did you...
I was just getting drunk and trying to get a grown lady to smile at me.
We know, Father. Everyone knows.
This is a big yike. Could we not have a private investigation?
Just look at them.
Don't say just look at them. That's obvious, but don't say it. Daemon, why are you enjoying this so much? Could you please not be a potato in the corner and do something?
We are a family!
We are a family, like a giant tree, branching out towards the dragons.
Your father, your grandsire, your king demands it!
He's really gonna make them wear their this is we get along t-shirt and thinks that's gonna solve things.
He's like, we need to have family meetings every Friday.
But I cannot restore his eye.
No, because it's been taken.
What would you have me do?
There is a debt to be paid. I shall have one of her son's eyes in return.
Alicent!
Wife.
He is your son, Viserys. Your blood.
Do not allow your temper to guide your judgment.
Her performance is so good right now, though. She's very talented.
Bring me the Eye of Lucerys, Velaryon.
Mother!
Alicent.
He can choose which eye to keep, a privilege he did not grant my son.
You will do no such thing.
Stay your hand.
No, you are sworn to me!
Can she go? This is because you don't act like a king, sir.
Yep.
Like, not even Cersei would dare do this to Robert.
Because Robert was a bully and a terrible person, but at least he had some kind of authority.
Alicent, stay with the king! Hold your ground!
You've gone too far.
What have I done but what was expected of me? Forever upholding the kingdom, the family, the law.
Exhausting, wasn't it? Hiding beneath the cloak of your own righteousness. But now they see you as you are.
Did she cut down?
We should maybe stop the bleeding.
Guys!
Do not mourn me, Mother. It was a fair exchange. I may have lost an eye, but I gained a dragon.
You couldn't have said that like 40 minutes ago.
He's an interesting kid, though.
Bleeding is at an end.
No one is concerned that Rhaenyra's got a fucking slit wrist right now?
Yeah, like she cut up, guys. That's a main vein. Is there a healer in the building?
Yeah. What's happening? Take your hands off of that dagger.
Oh
boy.
Daemon said, I'm stepdad now.
Yep. We have just
I love that he
drawn
was
those lines.
all
Mr. Otto is feeling himself. He said, she's back. He's in charge. Look at this walk.
I'm actually interested in, I mean, he's going to be upset with her right now, but their interactions now that she has more agency.
Mm-hmm.
And yet, I've never seen that side of you, my daughter. I even doubted its existence.
It was an ugly thing, I regret it.
We play an ugly game.
He's like, you have potential. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
What that rogue Aemond has done in winning Vhagar to our side. The boy was right. It's worth 1,000 times the price he paid.
Oof. Okay, so it didn't go through her wrist, just a forearm.
Okay, yeah. It did look like she was bleeding out on the floor, though.
Little guy with like tissues up his nose.
I know. Did he just get back?
You all right?
Poor little guys.
They're really struggling. But again, they're good boys. I support boys standing up for their siblings.
I have fought dreadful enemies, but I could not defend my dear sister, far from home and in agony. I could not defend you.
Sit down.
You know, I was gonna be annoyed with him, but I literally would be a mess on the floor if my brother died and I hadn't seen him in years. So I'm gonna forgive him for all of his sins here.
I hate the gods for making me as they did.
I do not. You are an honourable man. With a good heart. It's a rare thing.
Do our duty and yet explore happiness. You deserve better than what I've been. You deserve a husband.
Oh. I have so many feelings about that scene. I love him. I love his journey. I love their relationship and all of its different love taking different forms and the acceptance.
A perversion of justice. The young prince defiled.
What is your game, man? What do you want?
I think he wants her in his pocket for whatever culty business he's up to. Because as soon as he gets her, it's like that Nexium mentality, like he has everything he needs to make her do whatever he wants for the rest of his life, you know?
Casta ti mer pinayuragon costandaur. Il vor anogri ilo letago. Hai I got errenisi humandima hybrama.
We could not marry unless Leonor were dead.
Oh.
I know.
No. No. Rhaenyra. Oh, God.
Leonor's been kind to me.
I like that he just has a cloak of shady business. Who the heck was that?
Then grant him this kindness. Set him free.
You forget yourself.
Okay, why didn't we dismiss the child?
Because he needed witness.
Oh, with witnesses. Yeah.
Let him whisper.
How did you let this happen? Izuli ampapers.
Those kids are like,
so I didn't know we did this, actually. Look how beautiful these robes are.
I know. Guys, I wish that I was happier to see your union.
Leonor, you look good.
I'm so happy.
I love that. Don't.
Oh,
although, like, sad for those boys who have lost both of their fathers.
Yeah.
In the last, like, 2 weeks.
I guess we'll have to say maybe Laenor, I think they're telling the story that he was very absentee. So I don't know if that's going to be as serious of a loss for them. And
So what? Oh, so it's the guard in that hall that Daemon murdered. That's who they burned. I thought at first it was Carl, but he turned up in the boat.
Oh, I knew it wasn't Carl. I was like, Carl they had the gold. He was going off to the Isle of.
Well, I thought maybe they were like
Fire Island.
kill Carl because he betrayed him anyway. But
yeah,
that was
Matthews.
Okay, Allison's younger son got a hot.
Yeah, you did.
Wait a second. Holy shit. Look, I know that we have like they're destined to fail because they're both fires and they're both dragons and it's too chaotic. But I still ship it, and I'm so happy right now.
Yeah, yeah. That was a really excellent episode. I have to say, like, standing O for Olivia Cooke as Alicent, because everything she does in that throne room scene where she's going through it, like, she has a right to be upset. Her child did just get his eyes sliced.
Yeah.
Like, and the fact that her useless husband is like, okay, everybody apologize. Like, obviously, I don't think that another child should have lost their eye, but there should have been more than just like ineffectual, like, guys, stop fighting, shake hands,
100%.
you know? And so I understand her like frustration and rage in that moment. Like, nobody is treating seriously the fact that her child was just maimed. So
right.
I get it.
Yeah, like you said, she's just so excellent as an actress. It was like watching act 2 of last week's episode, because her, just like in her journey, because we saw her rage and cold. So we see what it looks like when she shuts off emotion and she's playing manipulative. But her in that scene was not like her at the table. Like there was no witty like comebacks until later. Like she was genuinely like, my son lost an eye. Like, and it was treason what he said, but he's also right. Everyone knows. So like, he's a kid. He's gonna say what kids say. Like, it doesn't mean that he deserves to lose his eye for something that adults can't even keep their mouth shut about. Like,
I thought that was
great storytelling.
I love the beat with Viserys demanding to know where he heard it, and him looking at Alicent and then deciding at the last second to throw his brother under the bus, which that kid, what he's
about
trip
to
and a half
be on the back burner, even though I guess he's like first in line. I think younger brother really has the makings of a king.
Yeah, he's definitely a more compelling one than like party boy who's just like, yeah, whatever, my sister / fiance is really weird. Oh, this family. I loved seeing Rhaenyra's boys connect with their cousins. That was very sweet.
They're
and I
siblings.
guess now they're all they're siblings. I enjoyed that. Aemon's ride on Vhagar was absolutely thrilling. Now I'm just like, okay, but who is Lena's other kid? Like, what dragon is she getting? Like, what? I need inquiring minds, you know?
What dragon
we assumed she was getting her mother's dragon. Obviously she did as well. Didn't happen that way. Maybe if her dad had been doing more than leaning, he could have been like, hey baby, let's go down and talk to Vhagar now.
Well, he was a little busy having sex with her new stepmom.
Correct.
To be fair, I'm sorry to this child. I do not know what Alicent's younger son's name is, but
Aemond.
It's
Daemon with the D moved to the end.
What I feel like they did this as a joke. They all are like one letter apart from each other, and it really drives my dyslexia insane. And the way they spell them with the A is spurt, like I wish you could see inside my dyslexic brain when I try and type these names out to Jessa. It's a horror show in there. Aemond, he swooped in quick. It was like the night of the funeral.
Well, he is such an interesting character. Like, he has really moved up the ranks for me. Like, number one, the little actor was doing a fantastic job. He stuck out to me last week too. I thought he was interesting, but he really was just interesting. And like you said, with the little swagger that he had after he claimed his dragon, you know, and then we saw next week, he turns out to be very hot. You
know what it reminds me of? TBH. It reminds me of It's giving me Dimitri from Fire Emblem Three Houses. Like, you really underestimate him in the beginning, but then post time jump, he comes back with that eye patch and he's all crazy.
Yes. The scene with all of the children fighting was really interesting. I said last week, when the scene in the training yard was happening, that the boys were fighting a proxy fight for Harwin and Kristen, and that has just escalated because they're just little kids, and now they're acting out not specifically the pissiness between these two men, but now like the full drama of their entire family. Like, that is an abnormal level of violence for a fight between children, even between cousins who do often, I mean, I don't know about you, but get into like pretty brutal fights.
But that was a great episode. I loved so much of it. I loved all one of my favorite things about world building is ritual. So I loved all of the ritual of Rhaenyra and Daemon's wedding. I found that very interesting and very intimate, and they both have such beautiful bone structure. So it just made the shots look, like you said, they are both such ethereal, like otherworld looking beings, like with like facial features that are too big in some places, and you know, they just don't have like
it's the look that made Matt Smith a fantastic doctor, right? Because he looks like an alien, and Emma Darcy does as well. So they look gorgeous together, and they do look like they're not of this world. You believe that they're like dragon invaders, and
it was excellent, and it was beautiful, and their love scene mimicked the same kind of ritual. I can't wait to get into the edit and like compare the different touches and things like that to the wedding scene. They just the attention to detail.
There's a parallel that I knew all the way back in episode 4, because that shot of Daemon cutting her lip had been in the trailer, and he does that in the brothel. He runs his thumb down the middle of her bottom lip. I was like, ooh, I love this. This is good.
Oh, so good. So good. Well, I think we'll just keep repeating how much we loved this episode.
Right.
So we might as well close it out.
Agreed.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Subscribe to our channel so that you know when we upload. We're watching this and Andor, which we also love. This is a great time for TV.
Yes.
Like this video if you liked it. Please comment your thoughts. But again, spoiler free. I am staying away from all spoilers. And so I'm just going to clarify this one more time. I haven't read the histories that this is based off of. I haven't read a wiki page. I haven't even delved too deep into the GOT things that they told us in the Game of Thrones books, okay? So don't spoil anything in the comment section, because then it's going to
spoiler when you say, wait until you see what so-and-so does, or, oh, you're not going to like so-and-so later. That is also a spoiler.
Yeah, and I mean, you guys want us to have genuine reactions, right? So when the big things happen, we'll be shocked. So just be kind in the comments so that I can read them, because right now I've just decided not to read these comments because they have been so full of spoilers lately. All right, well, thank you. If you want to check out my friend Ben and I watching Game of Thrones, it'll be in the link in the description below. Bye.
Bye. My cousin just sent me an article over Instagram that said that apparently Pornhub is reporting that in the past month, they've had an accelerated search for step uncle.